gosh, it's hot in here. Like it's freaking amazingly hot. Make sure my lipstick isn't running all over my face. Hey y'all, it's Ashley and I'm back with it's Ashley Bookish Realm. And I'm back with another video. Today I am here with my December TBR, which y'all are like, Ashley, you always say you're not gonna do TBRs because you can never maintain them. Well, with that being said, here's the catch to that. I counted all of the unread books on my shelf, and as a result, we have this. And there's over 200 books on my shelf that I have not read. And I am a huge advocate for libraries, so a lot of what I read has been coming from the library. I just made note of that in my November wrap-up that I did in my reading journal, and I was like, I think 70-something% of the books I read in November were borrowed, and I have all these books on my shelf that I have not read. So what we're going to do is I'm going to separate this book into a couple of different piles. I'm going to do, I think, about 6 or 7 picks from this a month. And what I'm going to be doing is that I have the month to read that book, or at least try it out. If I do not read it within that month, I think that I should unhaul it. Now, I may need to fine tune that because circumstances happen where I may not be able to get to a book because of time constraints, but I need to start weeding out my collection because we don't have the space to really keep, and me and baby girl don't have the space to keep all this books. So my books plus her books, it's just, there's books all over the place. Like literally, there are books everywhere. And between what I receive from publishers, stuff that I buy, stuff that I check out, stuff that I already own, it's just too much. So we're gonna pick 6 or 7 of these a month, and those are books that I need to get to from my collection. And then I'm going to allow myself to kind of read whatever I want for the rest of the month. So it's only 6 or 7 books that I'm putting like as far as like a constraint. So if you're wondering about the colors, so the orange ones are graphic novels or comics. The pink ones are classics, God forbid. The green ones are adult books. The blue ones, I believe, are middle grade and children's, and the yellow ones are YA. So let's go ahead and pick, and I always get super nervous. I think I'm gonna pick, we probably do this 2 at a time. All right, so this is the first one, which is blue, which means it's a middle grade or YA. I mean, a middle grade or a children's, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with that. And then the second one is orange, which means this is a graphic novel or comic. Okay, so let's go ahead and unravel these two. Okay, so the first one, which is a graphic novel or comic, is, let's see if this focuses. It's still trying to focus on my face. There we go. So it's Fruit Basket Volume 1. And then, oh yay, I'm happy about this one. And then the children / middle grade one is The Unwanted. So let me go get those 2 books. Okay, so here I have Fruit Baskets Volume 1. This is the collector's edition. I've been meaning to read this for a while. I actually think I have read Volume 1 and Volume 2. Baby girl wants to participate. I think I've read Volume 1 and Volume 2 as single editions, but I have not read the bind-up yet, so this is going to be a quick read. Manga and comics are always quick reads for me. And then the next one, like I said, is The Unwanted, and this is fantasy, a middle grade fantasy. And I've been meaning to read this for ages because I purchased this years ago, and I don't really know much about it, which is crazy that I don't know much about it. But this is by Lisa McMahon, and Lisa McMahon is the same author who wrote Wake, Fade, Gone, which was like a YA, I don't want to say kind of paranormal type of series, but I think this one just has some magic elements to it, and it is an extensive series. I think it's like 7 books long, so this will definitely determine whether I want to continue the series or not. All right, so we're just gonna do, I think if I do 2 by 2, this video is going to take forever, so let's just go ahead and do the rest of them. See what I get. Oh, I hate this. I'm so nervous. Okay. Oh, I knew it was gonna happen. Okay, so this is a classic. Dang it. All right, and then this one is an adult book. Oh crap. This is why I don't do this, because it makes me so anxious. Okay. Oh, that was 2. So this is a YA. And then let's do 2 more. Let's do 7, lucky number 7. 7 is my favorite number. Orange, which is another graphic novel, manga, or comic, which is good. We have 1 classic so far. Let's hope there's no more classics. Oh. Okay, and then this one's another adult book. All right, so let's unravel them and see what they are. Y'all, this makes me so nervous. I don't know why I do this to myself. But I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Okay. Oh, I don't know where this one. Oh, I know where this one. Do I know where this one is? Yes, I do. I know where this one is. Okay. So the comic book that I have on this one is, let's see here. See if you guys can focus in. It's Mind. Come on, focus. Focus. Baby, can you focus on me? Okay, sorry. So Mind Gap. Let's see what the classic is, because I think this one's going to hurt my feelings. Oh, it's not. Okay, it's not bad. All right, so the classic that I have is, once again, trying to get this camera to focus is like the birds, because it keeps wanting to focus on me. Okay, the Jungle Books. And then let's see what the YA title is. Oh, interesting. Interesting. And it is Daughter of Smoke and Bone. And then, oh, I picked 2, yeah, 2 adult books. I was like, why do I have 2 adult books? Because I picked 2, duh. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Okay, oh, I'm so excited that I picked this one. All right, and then for one of the adult books is Wicked and the Wallflower. Oh, that's gonna be good. I've heard so many great things about that one, so I'm super excited for that. And then, oh, this one is a short one, but I think it's gonna be sad. And then the last adult book is Focus, For Colored Girls. All right, so let me go get those books off the shelf, and I'm going to keep these over here. Okay, so the other books that I have from my shelf for the TBR are Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I think this is a very popular YA book that's been discussed a lot on BookTube. I don't know much about it. I know that a lot of people love it, a lot of people don't like it, but I've had the first book in this series for a very, very long time, and I need to read it. If I like it, I'll continue with the series. If not, then it has got to finally go. But I have read a short story by Laini Taylor before, and I really, really liked her writing, so I think I probably will enjoy it. I have the Jungle Books, of course, by Rudyard Kipling. This is the classic. This is both of them. So a lot of people forget that the Jungle Books is not just like one set story. It is multiple, and this one does have the Jungle Book and the second Jungle Book in it. And this book seems like it's thick, but I don't think it's really as thick as as perceptions kind of give it to be. So, of course, we have Mowgli, Shere Khan, and it delves into the classic story that we all kind of pretty much know. And I want to see how different this is from all the adaptations that have been created. Because, there's been like Disney adaptations and there's been independent adaptations. So, it'll be interesting to see this. The next one that I have here is For Colored Girls Who Have Considered Suicide When the Rainbow Is Enough. And this is by Tazaki Shang. I know I always say this, and I have seen the major motion picture that that was inspired by this, and it was directed by Tyler Perry, and that's a very hard-hitting movie. So I know that this is going to be a very hard-hitting poem, and it's a choreo poem, so it kind of gives direction as you read the poem. And it's so hard, y'all. If it's anything like the movie, or if the movie's anything like this, I should say that, then I know that this is going to be a difficult read. Baby girl's trying to tell you what she's reading for the month of December, so y'all make sure y'all listen and pay attention to her as well. Okay, so the comic that I have here is Mind Gap Volume 1, and this was done by Image. And I think I got this one because the the artwork was done by Esquejo, and he's done the artwork for another series that I really love. So when I saw his name on, I was like, oh, I'll pick this up. This is about a girl named Elle who's been killed, and she doesn't remember who or why someone tried to kill her. So she comes back as a spirit, and she is supposed to figure out, I think, who killed her. This is kind of a mix of paranormal suspense and mystery, and the artwork is really pretty. So that's the reason why I know that I picked this one up, because of the artwork. And the last book that I have that I picked is Wicked and the Wallflower, which is the first in the Bare Knuckle Bastards series by Sarah McLean. And I think I picked this one up at a library book sale for like $1. And I've heard so many great things about her writing, and I've heard so many great things about the series. It's about a girl named Felicity who is a wallflower, and a guy named Devil, and he is supposed to be training her up, making her fabulous to exact some type of revenge plans that he has. But then it kind of all goes awry because she decides that she wants to be with him, and he has to decide whether he wants to be with her. So this is great. I'm super, like, this is one that I was really excited to read, and I'm glad that I ended up choosing it. It is, you know, long, but I've been digging my romance lately, so yeah. I mean, like, look at that inside picture, y'all. Like, oh gosh, I'm so excited to read this. In my feelings, need some romance. All right, y'all, so in addition to those books that I picked out, the 7 books that I'm trying to read from my collection, I am going to also just kind of read some stuff that I just want to read, and that includes Shine by JJ and Chris Grabenstein. This book I actually have to finish today. So today, I'm shooting this December 1st. I have to finish this today, and I'm 116 pages in, and it's only a little over 200. So this is one I definitely have to finish. I also need to finish this week Charlie Hernandez and the League of Shadows by Ryan Calejo, and this one and its sequel, because I have a blog tour coming up. And then I am currently doing a reread. I'm currently doing a reread of To All the Boys I Loved Before and annotating it. And this one, I'm 42 pages in, so we'll see how that goes. And then I have 3 library books that I need to get to, 2 for work related and 1 for pleasure, that I am attempting to read because I think it's due this week. And that is The Nickel Boys by Colson Whitehead, which I'm doing a reading diary for. Frindle by Andrew Clements, which is a classic. And then Unusual Chickens for the Exceptional Poultry Farmer by Kelly Jones, which is this one. I've not read this one at all before, but it is one that I have to read for work. And these are really short books, y'all. I mean, we're talking like 200 pages, and they have illustrations in them, so not really one that I'm too concerned about. I have a lot more that I'm probably going to read, because as you can tell, like, none of these are holiday books, and everybody's like, oh, I want to read holiday books. I do too. So I'll probably listen to some stuff that's holiday related. I don't know. We'll just see how the month goes. But for right now, like, I know that I needed to pick some books off of my physical TBR that I need to read, because it's just getting a little out of control. Super, not even a little. It's getting super out of control. Of course, I'll probably read quite a bit from my library book haul that I just did. I'll have another one of those coming up either this week or next week, because I have some stuff that I am excited to get to. I have some other stuff that I checked out. I actually have a couple of things that I need to read as well that I haven't, that I've started and I need to finish up. So this month is kind of all over the place. It's filled with all types of things that all types of possibilities, but those 7 definitely need to be read. And I wonder if, like, if I can get most of those 7, like at least 5 or 6 of those 7 knocked out within the first 2 weeks. So we shall see. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me, click the subscribe button. Let me know what you're reading in December. Let baby girl know what you want her to read in December. If you have any recommendations, she's getting it on, and she's behind the camera and she's just getting it on, enjoying watching me talk, which is adorable. But as always, all my links to my social media will be down in the description box below. Don't mind the pen, don't know why I have it. And I'll be back with another video soon.